Here we are down at the Passaconway campsite. As you can see, found a nice river site. And then over here, we've got a hammock set up. Still have the hammock gear, Cuban fiber tarp, and still in the snake skin. It's not supposed to rain tonight, but I can pull it out quickly if I have to. Somebody's got a dog over here barking somewhere. That's nice. 20-degree under quilt and over quilt, and of course I packed the bug net today. It is buggy out here, getting eaten alive. I'm gonna get hiking. So I got some suspension going, got a fire pit over here, picnic table, doing a little car camping this trip. Came in late and had to get things wound up, bought some firewood so we can have a fire tonight. And oh, there's my Cuban fiber bag on the ground. So here it is. I found the farthest in sight I could, but I'm still hearing some cars, but not too big of a deal. Make it work. So I'm going to change my clothes. I'm going to go across the street and hit Mount Potash. There is a bypass to get over the river, but I think we're going to be okay by looking at the Saco River when I came across, and this river right here, it doesn't look overly deep. So I'm going to change and head out. Here we are over at the trailhead, just walked across the street. About 2 people up here. I forgot my mic today, so if the audio is off, that's why. Got my little fuzzy guy, but I'm not sure how that works. So I'm proud of him. So we will find out today. So here's the plan. We are here, and we're just gonna go 1.9 miles up to Mount Potash, and that's it, and come back, out and back. So here we go. A little pond. It's where all the mosquitoes are probably breeding. As soon as you start off, you come right up to an intersection. So we have Oliver and Downes Brook ski trail. Looks like it loops. Some UNH loop junction, complete UH loop. We're gonna go Mount Potash trail, which is 0.3 miles up. And then if we wanted to do Kate Sleeper, we'd keep going. It's about 5.2 miles. But we're just gonna head up to Potash and bang a right, follow it up. So here we are at the brook that everybody's concerned about crossing. I can see where if it was a high water year or high water time, this might be tough. You can bypass this by going down the Cank a little bit and hitting a logging road, and it'll bring you up on the other side. So very easy to bypass. So here we're gonna get across it. I barely made it. Not too wet, but definitely if that's much higher, it's got to be avoided, or you got to take your shoes off or get wet. So that's gonna be interesting. If it's dark when I come back through, I'll probably just either do it, walk through it with the shoes, or take my shoes off, because I can't see me balancing on those rocks in the dark. But who knows? Done stupider. Here we are. Where the trail intersects. That's where I came up from, right back there, and we're heading up that way. This is the forest road if you wanted to bypass the river, which I am going to take this way back. That way I don't have to go through the river at night and then just walk down the Cank just a little bit and back to the campground. So that is the way I'm going to go. I'm going to mark it on the GPS so I know where it is next time, and you know where it is. So here we go. Hey everybody. So I came up to the first view. It's about 6 o'clock. Sun's supposed to go down at 8 tonight. So according to that, I have 2 hours. It's starting to get a little dark in the woods, but sun's going behind the trees, obviously. Summit's right up through those trees right there, about another 500 feet, I would guess. We got some views. Some nice ledges. More yellows. There's actually blazes in this trail. So far this has been actually a pretty decent hike. Typical White Mountains mountain. Don't let the elevation, just because it's under 4,000 feet, I think this is like so almost 3, I think 2,800 around there. A couple steep spots, a lot of spaghetti roots, and some rock. After I went by the trail, the road, the old logging road, the trail seemed to be more prominent than before it. So obviously a lot of people must take that road, but the road is growing up, but it is, the snow just melted here not too long ago. So probably it's just sprouting up. I do have their Dirty Girl gaiters on, treated for ticks, so hopefully that will keep the ticks away. This is supposed to be horrible this year, a huge tick year. I just actually treated my hammock and my new quilts and stuff. So anyways, let's get to the top, get some good views. It's supposed to be an awesome mountain. It's on the 52 with a view. Summit of Mount Potash, and the sun's right in my eyes, so the views are pretty good here, but you might not see them because of the sun. So not what I expected. I expected a total bare mountain, but it's not. But still pretty good views. Better if the sun was over there, but that's just the nature of the beast. This is probably a better sunrise spot than sunset. Maybe next time we'll do it for a sunrise. Here we go. Here we are. We're gonna get ready to head back down. I just looked at the stats. There's a little over 2 miles to get up here. I can't remember where I started recording. The trail itself was 1.9 from the intersection when it turned off the main trail. So it took me like an hour and 14 minutes to get up here. So it's not that bad of a hike. I didn't stop much because I wanted to get up here. And now I kind of wish I got up here a little bit later so the sun wouldn't be in my face. But like I said, this is definitely a morning sunrise hike, login trail, and follow that out, see where that comes out on the Kank, and put it on the GPS track. So anyways, should take me about an hour to get back down. Let's see, it is 6:30, so an hour back down, 7:30, a little bit of road walk. I should be back to my campsite by 8, get the fire going, I actually have booze on me for the first time hiking because I was packed to backpack tonight, but the traffic was so bad. I was gonna go hit the moose. Well, that was the original plan, but this was the backup plan that I thought was gonna happen. So I ended up road camping across the street at Passaconway campsite, $22 a night, primitive. I guess there's a host there somewhere out back I saw, and there's outhouses and stuff, but found, as you saw in the video, found a decent place on the river. Anyways, I've babbled enough. Let's get down, get some dinner in me, some wine, and some fire water. I'll sleep good. This is what I look like when I do any type of road walk. But it'll keep me out of the river. I'm just scourge off over there. We look at the bears. Got some pasta. Again, parchment paper. Sandwich bag cut off. This is elbows. I like the way they dehydrate. Last I did spaghetti, and it rehydrated good, but these dehydrates better because of the hollow, I think. So again, oops. Pour it in, get all the good stuff in there. So, I don't know if you see that. I go about half an inch to an inch over. Sometimes I put too much, sometimes I don't put enough. I don't have a system yet. And then throw her on the stove. I usually use a gas stove, a little fancy feast right here, with an ounce of fuel, and it brings it to a boil pretty slow. So this seems to work better. This kind of goes too fast. If you were to boil the water, dump the food in a koozie, something like that, I think it would work out good. But the way I do it, it seems to work out better with my alcohol stove. But I'm using this fuel because I bought this for car camping and never car camp. So anyways, have some more wine, wait for it to finish. The advantages of car camping. Picked up some cheap wine on the way. Not my favorite, but plastic bottles, small, no corkscrew because I don't have one with me. And then I have a fire water bottle, or whatever that stuff's called. Yeah, I don't even know. This is actually New Hampshire made cinnamon whiskey. It's a lot smoother than the cheaper one in this bottle. Oh, it's loose. So this is just a bottle I reused because the weight on the flasks you buy at REI are not very light. So plastic bottle. Oh. Cinnamony. A lot better than the other stuff. Can't wait till this winter when I'm sucking that down in the winter camping. But anyways.
smooth.